Hello to you who clicked play. Thank you for tuning in. This is Shop for Good feature presented by Wells Fargo, and I am so grateful to have Beth with the Stevens Center here today to talk about this unique way that you can give and support the Stevens Center. So, Beth, tell me a little bit about the Stevens Center.
Yeah, hi, Katie. Thank you so much for just reaching out to the Stevens Center for the work you guys do in the community to meet the needs of those less fortunate. Stevens Center, we're a homeless shelter down in South Omaha. We are not just a homeless shelter, but we also have other programs connected to the Stevens Center. And so we have our emergency homeless shelter. We have our treatment center, which is dual diagnosis. And so it's an inpatient um, treatment center. And then we have our permanent supportive housing, where we have 61 units where we're able to transition folks from the homeless system into their own apartments through an OHA based voucher program. And they get to stay here with us for that year where we have wraparound services. So, really, Stevens Center partners with the community, individuals, and families to overcome homelessness, mental health challenges, and substance abuse. We serve a little under 1,200 people a year. So our campus is uh, on any given day, there's maybe 230 people that live here on campus with us, and we're just trying to meet their basic needs, build relationship with them, break down their barriers, get wraparound services, just wrapped around them, and transition them into permanent positive destinations at the end of their stay here at Stevens Center.
Thank you. So much vital work that you do in our community, such amazing things happening because of the efforts of your organization every day. We're talking about Shop for Good, which is a unique way to give. We like to say there's no buyer's remorse when you shop for good, because what you're doing is you're providing those items that nonprofits like the Stevens Center need to operate daily and do the fantastic work that they're doing to support their clients and our community. So can you talk a little bit about the items that are on your wish list?
Yes. So the number one items on our wish list would probably be the linen items. So twin set sheets, um, or twin sheet sets,
Yes.
uh, pillows, blankets, towels, hand towels, washcloths. So every individual that walks through the door, most of them are not coming with much, if they have anything at all. They're definitely not coming with bedding. Many of the individuals we serve may not have had a bed in quite some time. They may be coming from the streets or different facilities. And so being able to provide that at the front door as soon as they get here, being able to watch them, take them in, help make that bed with them. We know at Stevens Center that this is maybe the first step at creating safety and security for these people that they might not have had in a long time. So they start to feel, human. They feel dignified by something that many of us take for granted every day, making our beds every day. We often don't think, there's people out there that don't have beds or don't have the linens to be able to make them, and so it just feels good. I can tell you, walking in the dorm, we have a dorm style living, and so there's 32 men in one room, 32 women in one room. The way that they take pride in their beds, the way that they make their beds in the morning, um, it's a sight for everyone to see. And it just goes to show that those things are needed here at the Student Center. Our people, they're worth those things. And so, yes, please, if you can find you know, um, a twin set of sheets, online for $10, even super easy to do. What that does, though, it's just not that $10 set of sheets. I mean, that truly could be life changing for the people that we serve.
So true. Let's take a quick look at your actual wish list. So here, this is a wish list on Amazon. Now, if people shop locally, are they able to drop items off to you at the Stevens Center?
Yes, they are. We have a donation dock in the back alley, and drop off times are Monday through Friday from 10 to 6.
Perfect. So no preference for Amazon here. It can be a story, it can be an idea starter for you. I see hygiene items. I see dental floss, bedding. Talk to me a little bit about these things as I'm scrolling through and how they might be used.
Yeah, so Ziploc bags, and so we always have a need for Ziploc bags. They Each person that comes in, not only do they get a big welcome kit with the linen items, but they get a hygiene kit so that they can, get showered and have those things with them throughout their stay here. And so we break down lots of the hygiene products and utilize the Ziploc bags. So if we have Q-tips, for instance. We will break them down in 50 q-tips and put each little Ziploc bag of 50 q-tips into one of those welcome kits. Many of these items, as you're scrolling down, we have a move out program. So as individuals move out, which was 83% of those we served last year, they get to take a move out basket with them, and in that basket are cleaning supplies, toilet paper, paper towels, a little thing of laundry soap, Dawn, things that are probably not going to be as accessible to them when they're transitioning and poured all their earnings or things that they saved into getting housed. So we want to be able to provide those things for them as they're here. We're teaching them life skills. They're in class throughout the day. They're learning how to clean and keep their space appropriate. And so we want to be able to provide the tangible things for them as they move out into the community to keep their space nice and clean and somewhere they want to be.
Now, Omaha is so giving, and I truly believe this could happen. What if everybody watching bought out the Stevens Center wish list? What would that mean if those items were all purchased, provided, you had them in your hands?
Yeah. So number one, that would just be unbelievable. Number two, that would mean that we would be able to put financial services back into the things that really need more attention. So 54% of the people that showed up last year were physically disabled. Lots of medical supplies, walkers, wheelchairs, things like that. 56% mentally ill. A lot of them may be waiting for Medicaid, insurance is pending. We know that the quicker maybe we get them to healthcare and get them to the doctor and get a prescription, the better that our culture is going to be, the better that those individuals are going to be. And so maybe financially being able to put our money in different areas versus those things that hopefully Omaha can help us with this year.
Beth, thank you for taking the time to tell us about your wish list, for the work that you do in the community, and for being on this episode of Shop for Good presented by Wells Fargo. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate.